You really don't understand. Yes, I have one right here.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. Come on. I feel better once we're under cover in Riverwood.
You really think I should join the Imperial Legion?
Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion, but I hope you'll give us another chance. The Legion could really use someone like you, especially now. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
You think General Tullius knows where the dragon came from?
No, not yet. After all, a dragon, something out of old tales and legends. No one could have expected that. But you can bet he'll be trying to figure it out. This could shift the whole balance of the war. If you want to help stop that dragon, your best bet is to go to Solitude and join up with the Legion.
I'll have to think about it.
Sure, I understand. It's not easy to go from being executed by the Legion one day to joining up the next. But I think you'll see that the Legion is Skyrim's only hope for real peace right now. I know you'll make the right choice in the end. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
What do you think about the war?
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Why are the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping Talos?
From that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
What can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf. He rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
And which side of the war does he favor?
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
You support the Empire, then?
Of course. Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends.
Who's Elisif?
Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torygg when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torygg, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. All right, then.
Did you see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush.
Well, I'd better get back to work. You two make yourselves at home.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Why is the worship of Talos banned?
I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire. But here it's caused a lot of resentment. Native son and all that. Even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. But it wasn't like the Emperor had any choice, did he? If he hadn't signed the peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the Empire. Then where would Skyrim be? That's the pot that Ulfric's supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together, the Thalmor will destroy us all. Be careful on the way to Solitude. Damn Stormcloaks could be anywhere.
Oi, oi, look at this fine lass. Oh, she's a beauty who looks a bit...
Need something?
I think I may offer to buy her a pint of brew.
Not if I get to her before you do. You always go after the pretty women and leave the beast for the rest of us.
I can't help it if women find me fascinating.
Hmm?
Besides, you have plenty of women to choose from. A fair maiden like her would be a waste
What
of
are you
woman.
looking at?
So, you're someone who doesn't lip wrestle. Got it. Or you're just looking for someone to kiss your boots. If it's the latter, I'd suggest asking elsewhere.
Or I'm just looking for a drink and you're in my way.
I'd join you, but there's something I want to know before you get too wasted to tell the difference between me and this wall. So are you so used to those kind of comments that you turn up your nose at all of them like some damn noble?
I'm sorry, Princess. Did you want someone to pay attention to you too?
Princess? Those two only wish they could work up the courage to whistle at me. I'll be fine. They've been harassing every pair of legs that's crossed their path for days. Yesterday they got so drunk they even wolf-whistled the blacksmith. You're the first they've been right to admire, though. Anyway, just give them a wide berth.
For days? What do you do here? Hold up the wall?
Maybe I'm here to stop noble ladies for drinks before they go in there and have the dullest night of their lives with these closed-minded villagers. I was tracking my wolf, Carnwood, around here. We were separated while hunting a week ago. I've been hearing rumors of bandits holding pit fights somewhere this side of Skyrim. He's all I've got, and that's the only lead. So I'm off to shut them down before something happens to him.
Your only friend is a dog? Explains your manners.
That dog is the only thing left in this world that hasn't tried to stab me in the back. You want manners? You came to the wrong country, ladyship. I guess if they're running a ring, there's probably gonna be more than just a few bandits. If you want to come, I wouldn't complain about my odds. I could certainly do worse for company.
Sounds like you're offering me a one-night stand.
Sounds like someone's hearing what she wants to hear. But that doesn't mean it can't be open for discussion. I don't trust anyone. Not even the man pouring my drink. The only two things I trust anymore are myself and my wolf. Got it?
Oh? And what if he likes me more than the grubby ranger?
I'm sure he'd remember his place after the stomachache he got from you trying to feed him a sweet roll or something. Before you jump to any stupid assumptions or try to get him to lick your hand, Conrad is not a pet. That wolf and I have been together since I was 17. He's closer to me than a brother. Got that?
So, how did you lose him in the first place?
Private matters that you have no business knowing. Let's get a move on. Every minute we waste here, Conrad is being held against his will. Probably worse.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
It didn't look like you guys needed the help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
What is a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Oh, can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Damn those Grey Mates to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Alvor sent me. Riverwood is in danger.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
Are you kidding me right now? A dragon destroyed Helgen.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was coming this way.
Ismir Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Is there anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know the tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, we must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. You know,
this is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
How about you let me through and I don't kill you?
Ha! Tough talk for someone who's about to have their guts spilled. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
About time we got to killing. Let's kill these fools.
Ah, that felt good. I hear footsteps. Keep close to me.
I love a challenge. Let's end this. I'll show you a real. Die, you bastards! Mount your head on my wall!
Bandits know nothing of pity or mercy. I say we treat them in kind.
I know this may be an awkward time, but can I ask you something?
What do you want to ask?
How did you learn to live in the wild?
It was necessary to learn how to survive in this damned world. Either survive or die. It's life, sweetness. And I had to learn the hard way.
Did you lose your family?
Not exactly. I was born to a family of hunters who was often taken out for practice. The Reach taught me to always check my footing twice, and the cold northern regions hardened me enough to withstand the bitterness of the wind. I was hunting giants from the age of 10. You know, for sport. I had fun with my bow. We traveled a lot too, from place to place. Pretty nomadic. I watched and learned. One night, just decided to take everything I had, which wasn't much, and struck out on my own.
You've seen the world, huh? Must have been nice.
Nice? Listen now, sweetie, there's nothing nice in this world. The only nice things I can think of are a mug of ale in my hand and a warm fire.
I... see.
What's with that response, ladyship? Sabercat got your tongue? You want to maybe share about your life story, since you were curious enough to ask about mine?
I grew up somewhere else.
That's all? Long story short, I'm sure there's more than that. Well, I don't care. I don't know what kind of life I might have had if I'd chosen differently.
Be proud of the choices you made, Bishop. They made you who you are.
I'm not sure proud is the right word. But you've been helpful to me. Now it's time for me to give you a good turn.
Better watch your wording there, Ranger. A girl can get the wrong idea.
Dream on, sweetheart. Though I must say, I like your enthusiasm. Now, before I get the wrong idea, I'll get back to what I was doing. What was I doing?
Please! No more! I yield! I yield!
Taste my blade! From this wolf. Ha!
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Walk away. Right now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not gonna ask again.
I don't have time for this.
You're as good as dead.
Hurt her and I'll kill you!
Feeling naughty, are we?
I bet I can shoot better than you.
Ha! Did I just hear a frog croak? Oh no, it was just you.
Since we're playing pretend, I'll call you Prince.
Well, it still makes you a frog.
Well, this frog just hit her target. You're next, Prince.
I never miss my mark. That's never happened before.
That makes me the winner.
Greetings, sister. You look weary. I have something to help you. Relax, if you're interested.
What are you talking about?
The finest skooma. The sweetest moon sugar. At a fair price, of course.
This doesn't seem legal.
Ah, a snitch, eh? Can't have you running to any guards now, can I? At your best?
You mutt. The hell were you thinking, getting trapped and making me track you all the way to this godforsaken place? There. What do you say we play a little game for old time's sake? I'll shoot an arrow into one of these bandit bastards' knees. You can go rip his face off. Let's make these sons of bitches pay.
Now that Conway is safe, will you join me?
I'm impressed. I didn't think a woman like you had it in ya.
I have many skills, Bishop.
Well, in that case, I've decided to join you. Who knows what kind of trouble you and I can find ourselves in along the way.
How do I get to White Run? Why are the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping? It's not that hard to say. Alvor sent me. La 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 la.